Hey guys, so today I want to do a video talking about why I hated being a full-time social media person. Hated doing social media full-time. Is this title kind of clickbait? Yes, but I still want to explain it and talk about it, so do this. If you guys don't know, starting August, I actually quit being a full-time, influencer. I don't think I'm an influencer, content creator, social media person, and I got a server job. So I got a banquet server job, and that's why my uploads were sporadic from August to now, because right now, all of my banquet server job has no hours. We probably they said literally that we might not have hours till May. So I'm back to doing YouTube and TikTok the way I was doing it before I got that job. And so even more now, I kind of want to talk about it because it's just a very interesting thing. I did also start a new job that's a server job that I'm 3 days a week, but it's not in this. The hours are shorter, so it's not in the same way. I can still do social media and do it the way that I used to do it while doing that job, unlike my Birkin server job, which felt like I was taking up my whole day. I don't know if that makes sense. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I'm sorry if that makes sense. It don't make any sense. If you guys don't know, I did social media mostly for my income for 3 years. And again, I'm just really lucky that my fiance makes good money, because I didn't really, anything that I made from social media was extra money that I got to use pretty much for this channel. I pretty much just put it back into this channel. There's a lot of reasons why I don't know if I'll ever, not saying that I won't ever do social media as a job, because I do technically still post content as if it's paying me already. I don't think I would do it as my only job. If I had a few different jobs, I think it'd be great. That's why I like servers, being a server and doing certain things. Basically, I was making money not directly from social media, but because I did things last year at least, I was doing last year I was doing OnlyFans, and I was also doing my shop, which was a Depop shop, but I would promote it a lot of the time it would be through my social media. And so yeah, that was the way I made money mostly. Trickle down effect. Fun fact, because of my OnlyFans account that I no longer post on, I have a sizable amount of Twitter followers that I've gotten the last year, because people still like my promotions, which is so annoying, because they'll just go back and all they like is the promotions with my butt out. I'm I have a personality too, and anytime I post anything on Twitter now, it looks dead. It's just bad. It looks so bad. It's I have really bad engagement, which I do, but it's annoying how bad my engagement is now because of that. And now I also have different income. So basically now I have also TikTok income, because I'm in the TikTok creator fund. For a long time, being on TikTok creator fund only meant that I was making very, very little money. For the longest time, I only had why I wouldn't, let's just go into literally reason one about why I will never probably do social media full time again. Another job again. One, it was lonely. And I know a way you can solve that is getting assistance and doing stuff like that, but obviously I was not at the level where getting assistance and stuff like that would even make sense for me. So I'm just saying it was really lonely. It's something where it's if you're working by yourself and you're because I do YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, I do a bunch of different platforms, you pretty much just end up listening to yourself, you're editing your pictures, you're looking at yourself all the time. It gets so fucking annoying, and it's lonely, and it's it makes you really not disassociate per se, but it makes you really unaware of the real world. I think that's number two too. It made me really maybe delusional a little, because I feel because all I was consuming was YouTube content, I wasn't really hanging out with people anymore and things like that, and all I was doing is YouTube content. I'm just gonna say YouTube just to make it easier, but me work and stuff like that. It just it slowly just made me feel the world was just YouTubers and just certain things, and it just just really closed my mind to things and the world. And I was lucky enough that I really didn't leave my lucky, I guess, in some ways, that I never really left my house too much and stuff like that. And a lot of people can't do that. So, but yeah, I was not leaving my house. It was not healthy for me. It was not healthy for my mental health, because I would just constantly be working. And then also because I'll be constantly working, and TikTok blew up for me in the last 2 years, but sometimes, especially my YouTube channel is so fickle, and so the views are really all over the place. I don't have consistently good views or anything. It really hurt my soul when something did really bad, because this was all I was focusing on, all I was doing, and yeah, it's not good for you. It's not good for you mentally at all. And maybe this will be different once I start making a sizable amount, and maybe it was because I was making such an entry level amount of money here, that I just feel this way, and maybe my feelings would change. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's different. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks. It really made me sad, and like I honestly felt so much better once I started going back to a real job. And like, yeah, like another thing which made me feel so much better about going back to a regular job was literally, you do not get with YouTube, with TikTok, with any of those things, especially because I don't have sponsorships or anything really, is I have not had a sponsorship. Anyway, what am I saying? I'm like, really, like, no, I haven't. The income is really inconsistent. And so some months you might be making a good $600, $1,000. You might make then you might make $20. And like, you never know what you're gonna fucking make. And your livelihood is also connected to other people finding you interesting and attractive and things like that, which is stressful. It's fucking stressful because like sometimes I don't feel good, I don't feel happy, and it kind of puts you in this like, oh, but do I have to be a certain way type of thing. Like, I feel like you lose yourself in some ways because like, because you start to tie your like the value of the money you're bringing in starts to tie into, am I good enough? Like it's like, and that's because I did OnlyFans. Like it felt, so it might be funny to say this, but it felt like being an escort sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, it still does. Because, like, every bit... Like, now that I have, like, regular jobs, or, like, right now I don't, I'm still looking for, like, a better... Like, getting back into a good income, or trying to get a solid income, because right now I'm not. I'm trying to get back into a solid income right now, but, like, honestly, something... I don't know. Oh my gosh, I like talking about income. It just scares me. Again, like I said, these things might change for me once, like, all my channels get monetized, because that would be interesting. I would be so excited if that happens. If you guys don't know, I have 4 YouTube channels, and imagine if all 4 of my YouTube channels got monetized. That is some good ass, like, even though like people like don't, the ad money is not that great, but it's still like, that's some good, like, what is it, disposable income? Yeah, disposable income. So another reason why I think I literally just quit doing all this is that I quit OnlyFans, and OnlyFans was a good chunk of my income. And because OnlyFans was a good chunk of my income, and it started going down once all the OnlyFans drama happened, where like they were gonna get rid of sex workers and shit like that, I wasn't getting subscribers. So it was like, I didn't really like this anymore. I wasn't making money out of it anymore. And so I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me quit and try to like do something. Let me like go out and get like a server job, because I like talking to people, I like being around people. And I really missed being a server, and I was like, it sucks that I can never go back to that. And the whole reality was, I could go back to it. I just wasn't letting myself go back to it, because I didn't want to feel like a failure, because I wanted this to be, social media to be my only income. And that just doesn't always, like, that's not always the smartest thing. And I feel like I've heard other creators talk about this too. But yeah, like, I like that I went back. I like that I pushed myself into it, because honestly, I enjoy working in some ways. I enjoy it. I enjoy not being stressed out all the time, because I know that if I work a certain amount of hours, in theory, I'll get a certain amount of money, versus YouTube, you could spend 30, 40, 50 hours on a video and get 0 views if you're unlucky. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This one was, I don't even feel like I got all my feelings out. I did not script this video whatsoever. I didn't even make a list for this video, so this video is probably all over the fucking place, but just want to discuss with you like something that I've been thinking about, especially right now in this time or season of my life where I'm not as worky, you know. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys.